any other thoughts that you want to touch on before the draft? Any other trades? Anything like that? Let me make sure
No,
I have
I'm
it.
I'm 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 interested to see how it kind of plays out with variables like Ace Bailey, making comments like that. I have heard some reports that Philly has just taken their hands off. They don't plan on selecting him, but this is a business. Who knows how that's going to go? It's hard to pass up on a talent like that. I am excited to see if the Hornets are going to be able to make a play. There are quite a few guys, to me, I feel like in this draft, so I think it's going to be a good one.
Well, since we are Charlotte guys, and we definitely touch on all subject matters, but I'm pretty sure Hornets fans want to hear this. Who do you think? Who would you like the Hornets to select?
Ace Bailey. I would
For real?
love for
Okay,
Ace Bailey to fall to
really?
us. I think that I really do. I think that'll be great. I think that'll be great. Now, don't get me wrong, fans. It's going to be another rough year, but I feel like the pieces will be coming together. Um, I know that's going to be tough.
Do you
But who
see
would
him?
you like to see us get?
Now, do you see him playing? I mean, to stay on Ace Bagley, do you think he'll be playing the two, the three, and you think he fits well with LaMelo, Brandon Miller? Who knows what we're gonna do with Malice? I mean, that just is what it is at this point. But as far as like we know that LaMelo and pretty much Brandon Miller are gonna be traded, so you like him playing at two position and then or either at three position?
Either one, I'm okay. Either one. He seems to play the three better. I feel like because he's able to score a little bit more in the way he scores. I know another guy who's dribble heavy. This guy scores in 1 and 2 dribbles.
He does,
Um,
yeah.
he had 30 plus points earlier this year. Don't remember the team, but I mean, from a college standpoint, playing two halves, that's tough.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he definitely a bucket getter. Handle, I mean, that can always be that can be improved. So I mean, I'm not mad at it, bro. And then like a lot of people are, like say throwing dirt on his name. I'm not gonna do that to him, bro. He's 19 years old, bro. I mean, it is what it is, bro. He young, I'm not gonna call him immature or nothing like that, but he's young, so it's okay for him to not make the best decision as far as like the uh his stance or the way his strategy entering the draft. But as far as Ace Bailey is concerned, as far as like as a talented player, bro, Charlotte, bro, we won 19 games last year. We cannot afford to be picky on who we get, bro. Player as talented as he is, bro. Like we can't be the ones to say, "No, we don't want him on our team, bro." Bro, super talented, top player in the draft. You can argue that he can go number two. I'm not saying that he would or should or deserves to, but you can make that argument. It's a case to be made that he has the highest upside in this draft, even over Cooper Flag. When you're looking at as far as getting buckets and being a multiple time perennial all-star, like his game fits the league. I'm not mad at it. I know a lot of people want to see Colin Knuppel out of Duke or either BJ Edgecombe from Baylor, or what's the other guy's name? Trey Johnson out of Texas. But Khan's the safe pick. I feel like, I don't think he's I don't think he's a fourth overall pick in the draft selection. And as far as BJ would be fit right on with us. I think he slides into that two position, allows Brandon Miller to play the three. A rim attacking guard. Again, a lot of count to Victor Oladipo. With Trey Johnson, he's a shooter. Kind of give me Malik Monk vibes. We seen how that
Mhm.
played out in Charlotte. So I mean, not saying that he can't be a good player, but I would either say, man, BJ will probably be the safest pick if he falls to us. I'll take BJ. I'm not mad at us taking Ace though.
Definitely. So, like you said, the talent is too hard to pass up on, man. I can't wait for tomorrow. It's gonna be
Yeah,
a great draft, I think.
yeah, for sure. Would you like the Hornets to trade down?
If it made sense,
Okay.
um, only if it made sense. If we're getting better immediately, it makes sense. Because I mean, what are you gonna offer us a draft pick for a draft pick? No,
I
I
would
mean, it could, but I just feel like it has to make sense. And to me, I feel like the only way it makes sense is if you're getting actual players, assets that are gonna make you better tomorrow.
would it's been rumors that like I say, I know I mentioned his name about third time, but New Orleans is shopping Herb Jones and they want to move up. And it's also a rumor that Cam Johnson from the Nets could potentially be shopped and they want to move up in the draft. Would you make a move with them if we don't gotta give up too much trade back, able to get like a still a lottery pick and then plus a starter?
I don't feel like either of those guys are worth it. I'll be honest, but that
Interesting.
is a
Okay.
Hornets type of play.
Oh, okay, interesting.
The reason why I say that, I mean, you might as well you come out better getting your pick and seeing what this guy can do. We know what Cam Johnson can do. He's a good guy on an established team. He can be a good guy on an established team. Same thing with Herbert Jones, but Herbert Jones didn't show me anything last year that made me say, wow. So I mean, I guess for what we need, yes, but giving up a first round pick for him, no, I don't feel like it's worth it.
So
But
you wouldn't drop a few spots to get those picks to get a starter player, a proven starting player.
see, that's tough to say because if it goes the way it's supposed to, and Ace Bailey is now on the board, and I even hear reports of where people can potentially move up for BJ Edgecombe. I don't know how true that is, but I hear people are really taking a liking to him. Just say something crazy happened, then yeah, I would say that would make sense. But if some of those guys are still on the board at our pick, I don't feel like it's worth dropping because if you drop a few spots, you probably won't get one of those guys. So again, it just depends on what you're giving up.
Gotcha. I mean,
You sound like you feel like it's worth it.
I feel like it's worth it just because the East is weak. I know that's kind of short-sighted, and I think long term, I'm just tired, bro. We've been doing the same thing over and over again, bro. Lottery, 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 lottery. And so you got a chance to move back just a couple spots in the draft and then pick up a true starter, and then you still maybe get your guy you like, maybe a Trey Johnson, maybe a Khan. EJ, I mean, BJ's probably not gonna be there, but Trey and maybe Khan could be there. So even Ace Bailey still might be there. So I mean, that's it's just however it plays out. I'm not mad at it, bro. I'm not mad at it. I ain't saying you're wrong, but I ain't saying you're right either, bro.
No, I get that. Like I said, I know that seems on paper that might be a good decision. I mean personally, I just feel like that would set us back. It just seems like more of Hornets of the past.
No, I get you. I feel like me personally, I would rather trade us the number fourth pick, some guys for cap purposes. We'll probably have to include Miles, another first, probably two first round picks, Miles, the number four pick, and maybe another contract to match Jaylen Brown's contract. I'll do it for him.
And see, that doesn't sound bad. That honestly
Yeah,
doesn't sound too
because
bad.
you're getting a potential like a star. You're getting a true star player, all NBA caliber player. So I get where you're coming from, but that would be my dream scenario. If the Hornets, like, I hate to see Miles go as far as the talent standpoint. But for Jaylen Brown, I'm not mad at all.
Yeah, for Jaylen Brown, I'm definitely I can't argue with you on that because but again, that's the guy that changes your team tomorrow.
Exactly. You're in the playoffs with Jaylen Brown.
You're in the playoffs with Jaylen Brown. We're going to win more games with a healthy Jaylen Brown, period. And it's a certain level of leadership that he's going to bring.
Nah,
This
for
guy has
sure.
won championships. He's going to bring a certain essence to the locker room that maybe these boys,
Need to hear.
probably need. Yeah.